If you could change one thing from happening, what would it be?
I think it would allow teachers to have a gun on them or somewhere in the classroom where they can, get it maybe in a safe or something, that, they can protect themselves and, the individuals in the classroom.
Are teachers not allowed to carry firearms?
I mean, I'm sure you're not. I mean, I guess it would have to depend on what state you're in. I mean, here in Maryland, you definitely not, but I don't know. Do you know? Does anyone know?
In that particular school, it was a gun-free zone, so, they weren't able to do it there, but...
See, I tell you what,
some
though.
Some places you are, perhaps.
410, I appreciate the call and trying to answer this question, but that's not the answer. One thing, you're going to arm teachers? What if the one arm... So the guy comes in, shoots the teacher first. Like, they're going to find something else. They're going to poison the water supply. They're going to shoot from a car trunk, like the DC shooters. Remember that?
I mean, if you actually wanted to stop the shootings, then, I think that if you had armed teachers, then it would, really disincentivize or at least make it a lot more difficult to do it. I just don't know if I want to arm public school teachers as a policy, at least. They're not very good for these kids as it is. But you know what? I'm just going to say I'm in favor of the shootings.
Oh, there you
go.
Overcrowded classrooms.
It's too bad that these kids had to die, but let's face it, folks, public education is just a slow, painful death of the soul anyway. And the teachers, fuck them. Theft-fed aggressors, prison guards, fucking union scum, they take and act like we should just do without for the children. Fuck you. Hold this bullet for me, jizzbag. The dumb shooter should have conserved his ammo, gone room to room blasting faculty and staff until the only thing breathing in that building was him and a bunch of screaming pre-adolescents, and then he should have blown his worthless, over-medicated brain out the other side of his stupid, creepy face. Yeah, take your time, asshole. Not like anybody's gonna stop you. It's a fucking gun-free school zone, not a cop around for miles. Do some target acquisition. But no, he's gonna go all Walking Dead on us, spraying indiscriminately like he's trying to clear the prison for Lori to die giving birth in. Fuck this asshole. I hope the Christians are right and he's getting raped with a cattle prod in hell.
Yeah.
No?
No. For that, maybe. Derek?
Yes.
Don't worry about it. Sorry about that. A cattle prod in hell?
I hope he's getting raped to death with a cattle prod in hell. Well, he's already dead.
I thought it was a pineapple in the ass. Is that worse than a cattle prod?
I think the cattle prod would be worse because it's giving you an electric shock inside of your anus.
Now that Chris has lent some important gravity to the situation, the caller question of the day is, which is worse in hell, a cattle prod in the ass or a pineapple?
The pineapple will be wider.
That's a South Park reference, though.
Okay.
I really don't know. Hitler in hell, pineapple shoved in his ass every day. 571, you're on the air. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, Adam, it's Andrew in D.C. How you doing?
Hey, what's happening in D.C.?
For your question of how to end these school shootings, and what we need to do is end funding public schools and the mandatory sending of children to these public schools. If you don't want to, if the school can't keep your kids safe, why are you going to be forced to send your kids there? Privatize the industry and let the schools maintain responsibility and liability for the keeping your kids safe. There's the answer.
Really? That's it? I'm totally with you there. Like, let's not have forced education, because then guess what? It's propagandization. But aren't we going to have that problem in theaters and at public gatherings and everywhere else that a shooter might go to?
Well, man, you're really challenging people, huh? I wonder what you're going to. That's all I got, man. Have a good one.
All right, thanks, brother. Appreciate the call.
But he does make the point that, if it is privatized, then at least it's the market figuring it out, because the government obviously isn't going to solve the problem with whatever way they're going to do it.
Motherfucker.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have Carla Garrick back on. Carla, I hope we can hear you this time. We really appreciate